friends! Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my IPSY bag, which is pretty late for the month of April. I just got this kind of late. I did not get any add-ons this time, so I'm not sure what delayed this baby, but yes, I do have the bag. I did not get the upgrade to the big box yet. I know some of you reached out to me and said that you thought you got upgraded, but then you got the bag instead, but you were charged for the big box. So if you have been on that waiting list, maybe go ahead and check your billing statement just to make sure you got charged for the right thing. Sounds like they're still working through some struggles. So let's talk though about the products I got in this bag and what I am wearing on my face. Actually, I may have accidentally found a dupe for a Colourpop item, so let's jump into this. The first thing I put on my face was something that kind of surprised me. It is the Tarte base tape. This is a double duty primer. According to the card I got in my bag, this is a brand new primer from Tarte. It is loaded with jojoba and grapeseed extract to moisturize and keep your skin hydrated for 12 full hours. Plus, it makes your makeup look better and last longer. Let's talk about that. I tried this on the first day and it surprised me because it comes out like glue. This is very runny, very much like a glue. It's very liquidy. Oh my. I feel like I'm putting Elmer's glue on my face. I've had primers before that came out really liquidy and were still fantastic. Now, I did notice this didn't really say anything about pores, it just said hydrating. And hi, I have oily skin and bossy pores right here. So after I got over the initial shock of how liquidy this product was, I did apply my favorite foundations. I was going to try some of my other things in my collection, but I was like, no, I need to use the things that I know I love and that work well for me. By the end of the first day, I noticed my makeup was kind of breaking apart on me, and then on day 2, when I was trying this, I really noticed when I applied my favorite stick foundation, which is the Wet n Wild stick foundation, you could see all of where my pores were. Now, it could be because I am very, very spoiled by my No Problem primer that we got from BoxyCharm. I love that stuff. So I don't know if I just got spoiled with that, but I could definitely see the pores. And then my makeup looked okay during the day, but then it was really starting to wear kind of funny. End of the day, it looked kind of patchy. Today, I put this on along with a pore filling primer, and I'm already seeing some like issues around my nose, around my lips. I don't know if this is going to work for an oily skin girl with bossy pores personally. I'm going to try this a bit longer and keep you updated in a future video, probably a faves and fails, but let me keep you in touch about this because this I'm not too sure is going to work for my type of skin. But I was curious, since some of you have oily skin without large pores or you have drier skin, what did you think of this? Because I would imagine this would work great for anyone with drier skin. So let's see what other people are saying online about this. If you are new here, that's what I love to do with my subscription items. I like to tell you my thoughts, give it a long trial of wear test, but then go online and tell you what other actual users are saying. Ooh, this has a lot of stars. This has 4.5 stars for the reviews that they have on their website. Lady Heimel said, fantastic. I don't think this could have done any better, really. Very nice. Love it, says Nimi. This holds eyeshadow in place super well, says Annie. Eyeshadow, huh? I've not tried this for my eyes. Maybe that's where I should try this. BB06 said, I absolutely love this primer. It feels weird going on, but it does the job all day and it smells like the beach. So If 1975 says, it makes my foundation stick and last really long. Mickey said, this is a nice hydrating primer, but it's a bit watery and kind of messy. Savage says, not my favorite product. Greasy feel, no noticeable difference in skin texture or makeup adhesion. Brittany says, it's fine, I guess. Didn't notice a big difference. Maybe better if I went for a super beat versus a light beat. I just am still seeing my pores having some issues with it, so I'm gonna have to keep you updated on this, but I'm wondering if it's better for people with drier skin. If you did get this and you have a different type of skin than me, let us know in the comments below. Something else I tried on my face last night and this morning is the PURLISSE Watermelon Energizing Aqua Balm. At first, based off the name, I'll be honest, I had no clue what I was supposed to do with this. So I did have to read the directions and see what the card said about it. But I did cleanse my face and then use this like as a moisturizer and a hydrator. This lightweight balm is packed with vitamins A, C, and E. to help hydrate, brighten, and regenerate your skin cells, and aloe vera and cucumber to calm and reduce redness. So I was really excited for this. It does kind of smell a little bit like a jelly watermelon scent to it. Not too overwhelming for me personally. I am wondering if this is maybe where I am having some issues today, because I did not wear this the first day because I just wanted to focus on the primer the first day and I didn't want anything to compete with itself. So the first few days I only tried this. Now then, since I've tried this first, let this, dry down and then put on the primer. Now today is when I'm noticing some caking around my nose and my lips. So I'm wondering if for my skin, this combo isn't so great, which is why I think I'm gonna need to do an update later to let you know how this does without this. Because the first few days I did not notice like some cakiness and makeup peeling or coming off or patching around my nose and mouth. I'm wondering if that is due to this little baby. I really liked how my skin felt this morning when I got up though. I noticed when I was walking my dogs this morning, my skin felt very nice. But nothing nice that I couldn't get from some of my favorite regular moisturizers. So I'm gonna have to keep you updated on this, potentially in a faves and fails video or an updated IPSY video. But let's see what other people are saying. I'm thinking that might be today where I'm having more struggles and my makeup feels tackier when I've done all the same steps. You know what I mean? So this is like the different culprit today. So this has 4 stars out of 5, which is still really good. So let's see what other people are saying. Neva Evans said, this face balm smells delicious and makes my skin feel tingly and fresh. Jennifer said, totally thought this was for your lips. Did not taste good. Chelsea says it's very hydrating. Tasha said this is heavier than I thought it would be and left a weird residue on my face. BCS said, love the smoothness of how it feels on my lips, but I think she thinks this is for lips. Yeah, this isn't for lips. I feel like this name is so confusing because she said, anywhere close to the inside of my lip, it tastes like straight chemicals. It's not supposed to go on your lips, but I feel like the name of the Energizing Aqua Balm is confusing to people because like I said, I had to read the directions on what I'm supposed to do with this. Okay, so Mariah said this one leaves my skin a little oily. May just not be for me. I love the texture of the product though. It feels good going on and the smell is amazing. I totally agree with her review. So I think it just depends on the type of skin you have, how you use it. Did you guys get this and how did you find it when you were applying it? I think it did like go a long way when I just put a little bit on my hands and like smoothed it in. I think it's just now that I've applied makeup after, last night putting it on, this morning putting it on, letting it dry, and then doing the rest of my makeup, I think that's where I'm struggling here today. One of the next products I got was a contour brush, and I always love getting brushes in any of my subscription boxes because I think it's so much fun to get a new brush, to try something new, and this is something I've never had before. This is a FIRMA 103 contour brush. They said that the mission of this brush is to keep products out of landfills by using sustainable materials only. That is awesome. So I use this with my Cover FX palette that I got from BoxyCharm last month, and I thought this did okay. I don't know what it is about this brush that I felt like this side was a little streaky on me. Now it could be because I'm messing with base products and I have oily skin and big pores. So what I'm going to be doing now until probably the end of the month when I do my update for faves and fails and stuff is try it without these and just my regular makeup routine, because when I use my Luxie brush and that contour palette, I don't have this issue. So I'm just wondering if my base makeup has been messed with from primers and moisturizers. This is very soft though. I've had no like fallout from this brush. It's super soft. I do like a good angled brush, even though the one I use a lot with Luxie isn't. I've used some of these before many times and really enjoyed them. The handle feels very sturdy and it doesn't feel cheap at all. So I really like this so far, and I'm gonna say the little bit of patchiness that I've noticed when it's applying makeup is due to base makeup. But let's see what other people are saying online about this product as well. Ooh, this has 4.5 stars on their website. Cheryl said, so far, so good. I've only used it once and my cheeks were contoured rather nicely. Tiffany said, I love brushes, but I have so many. This one is very soft though, and it does not feel cheap. Paige said, this brush blended my contour well, but it could have been softer. Super soft, says Annie. Good quality, says Hopelessly in Love. Marjorie said, soft bristles that do not shed. Very nice angle brush. Ooh, so Doce86 says this contour brush is way softer than my Morphe one. Jessica said, I wish this brush was just a bit more dense, but it's been great for contouring and blending out all my contours. Yeah, it's not too compact, so I feel like that's why maybe it does take a little bit more to build up some pigment, but I still really enjoy this. It feels great in the hand and the bristles feel nice. So I really like this and I think this is a win for me this month. The next thing in my bag is something that I think I've already found a dupe for it, and it's a Colourpop item, and it was totally accidental that I found this. This is my Hikari Honeydew Cream Pigment. When I got this, I was like, oh, okay, a shimmery single, great. I'm gonna mess with this a couple different ways. The first day, off camera, I put my finger in it and I just packed it all over my lid. Now it did take about 4 to 5 layers for me to achieve the full pigment color that I wanted. The second day, I did the same thing where I put my finger in it, packed it on, but then I also got my brush wet, a paddle brush, dipped it in and really started coating the top of my eye and used it under my brow. And I thought I did a really good job, but it was still kind of a little lackluster. So today I wanted to try it a third way, and I got out my brand new Misunderstood palette from Colourpop. And I came over here into the white shade called No Spots, packed it all over my lid today, and then I went in with this single, packed it with my finger, used a wet brush, the whole thing. And I think today it's really popping the way that I wanted it to, and it looks really pretty. But in the process of pulling this out to use the color No Spots, the white shade for my lid, I accidentally found a dupe in here for this. The shade Flotsam is so similar to this shade. I actually swatched it on my arm this morning and I was just like, no, I didn't already find a dupe 3 days in of using this product. And I did. I mean, the actual shades are just a tinge different, but nothing that you could really notice on the eye. So this is the Hikari shade. I'm gonna build this up because like I said, I feel like it really needs a couple of coats to really show the pigmentation the way I like it. Over here, I'm gonna add Flotsam from the Colourpop palette. I would say the Flotsam color is actually got more of a purple undertone to it, and it's a little bit warmer, whereas the Hikari one over here has more of a pink undertone, so it's a bit cooler and lighter. But they are so similar that when I put a little bit of Flotsam on my eye just to see, I could not notice a difference. I'm also sitting here staring at the shade Mongrels up here that I know is more of like a pressed Super Shock shadow. But now I'm just curious, so I'm just gonna do a little swatcherooski there too. I'll do that right over here. Ooh, oh, maybe that's an even better dupe for the Hikari. So right here in the center is the Hikari single that I've been using, and then over here is Mongrels from Colourpop, and oh my gosh, that's an even better dupe than this shade over here, Flotsam. I did not mean to find a dupe for this already, absolutely did not. I just wanted to use this shade No Spots on my lid. Oh, that's crazy. Now that's almost identical. That is almost identical. Mongrels and the Hikari shade are really similar in the pan, but on the swatch, it's even more noticeable. Let's see what other people are saying online about this little baby. Okay, so this has 4 stars on their website. So Evil Kitty said, I initially thought the shade was going to be way too vibrant, but it's actually quite easy to tone up or tone down depending on how much you use. It's gone into my regular rotation and it stays in place very well. I love it. Yeah, I would say that too. Like you could go lighter with this or you could do a lot more pigmentation with it, which is why I built it up the way I did. My Frog Legs says, this is a beautiful shade. I wear it all the time now. Marjorie said the shade is beautiful, blends pretty well. It's a cream eyeshadow, so I do seem to need a bit more to get pigment. Same girl, same. Datlene said, I actually really like this shade. It has a nice metallic finish to it, and you can use a little bit for a casual look or apply more for an intense shimmer. Ooh, BCS said, I've been using this as a highlighter instead of an eyeshadow and it's perfect. So if this doesn't work for you for like a lid color, you could absolutely use it for your face. That's a great idea. So the perfect shade says Moni. Ooh, too dark says Cool Linda. It just kind of depends on what you're looking for, and do keep in mind you can layer it to add more pigment or use less to have, you know, a lighter look, more casual look with it. I'm kind of surprised by this, mostly because I already kind of have it in a palette, so I do wonder if I'm going to keep this single on hand, because we all know Nicole forgets about singles really easily. And the last product I'm going to be talking to you about is a mascara that just coincidentally I happened to hear about in one of the many BoxyCharm forums forums I'm part of because somebody was looking for a dupe for this product. So I was really excited to try it after reading her review. This is the Doce Punk Volumizing Mascara. Do I say that right? Doce? Is it Duce or Doce? I don't know. Doce. I'm gonna say Doce. This is the Doce Punk Volumizing Mascara. It says no clumps, no flakes, just seriously stunning lashes. So what I was first shocked about was the size of this brush. Even for this tiny little sample, I was like, oh my gosh, most of it is this wand here. And it applied really well, and I feel like it really separates the lashes. It kind of makes your upper lashes look so fluffy, and I thought, oh, that's really nice. How's it gonna do for the lower lashes? And I feel like it did okay for the lower lashes, but it already made me look like I had a messy under eye kind of really quickly. But sometimes I'm actually going for that look, so that didn't bother me at all. What ended up being more of the issue with this product for me was that by the end of the day, I looked like I had some raccoon eyes underneath. I guess a lot of the flakes had fallen down throughout the whole day, and then by the end of the day it was like all dark under here, and that was like 2 days running that I had this issue. I really liked how it looked though on my upper lashes, so today I'm only wearing it on my upper lashes and I'm using something else totally different on my lower lashes that I could trust to not fall. So that might be how I use this the rest of the time, but I thought the fluffy like lashes look pretty. They've already kind of fallen though. They don't stay as like fluffy and bold and big as they do after original application. That's just what I would have noticed on me, but let's see what other people are saying. R. Houston said, while this is not an everyday mascara for me, this stuff is fantastic. It took quite a few coats to get my desired look, but it was still well worth it. Morgan called this a good buildable mascara. I would agree with that. It is buildable for sure. Victory said she loves it for her lower lash line. I think they look good originally, but for me it's the fallout that comes later. Nan Evans says this mascara adds volume to lashes without any clumps. I love it. Made my lashes so much longer, says Aurora. Wand was very large, which was difficult to get all my lashes fully covered, says Marjorie. I have long lashes and it was still difficult. Not my fave. The formula seemed okay though. Love this mascara, says Zoe. This is getting a ton of love. And like I said, I think I'm gonna mostly use this for my upper lashes while I still have it because I like how fluffy and long they look. But for me, they do drop after a while. Did you guys try this? I know this brand is getting a lot of love lately. So tell me what your thoughts are. Guys, thank you so much for being patient with this video as I was waiting for my bag to come in. Tell me what you guys got, if you got anything different, or if you have any tips or suggestions for us below. That is always so helpful when it comes to some things that we've never tried before. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you happen to be new to my crazy little channel, hi new friend, I hope you take a quick moment to hit that subscribe button down below to see all of the fun, loud, weird, unique videos I put out every single week. Bye friends!